your spine straight. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in, hold it there. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Yo Antah Pravishya Mama Vacham Imam Prasuptam Sanjeevayatyakhila Shakti Dharasvadhamna Anyanshcha Hastacharana-shravanatvagadin Pranam Namo Bhagavate Purushaya Tubhyam Pranam Namo Bhagavate Purushaya Tubhyam Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopasantaye. Ishwarah Paramah Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam Krishnan Narayanam Vande Krishnam Vande Vrajapriyam Krishnan Dvaipayanam Vande Krishnam Vande Pradhasutam Satchidananda Rupaya Vishwotpatyadi Hetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha Ramapati Padam Bhoja Pariskurati Manasam Senapati Maham Vande Vishwaksenam Nirantaram Prahlada Narada Parashara Pundarika Vyasambharisha Shuka Shaunaka Bhishma Dalbhan Rukmangada Arjuna Vasishtha Vibhishanadin Punyaniman Parama Bhagavatan Smarami Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janmadhyasya yatonvayaditaratah chartheshvabhidnyaswarat tene brahmhridaya adikavaye muhyanti yatsurayah tejo vari mrudam yatha vinimayah yatra trisargo mrushah Dhamna svena sada nirastakuhakam satyam parandhimahi dharma projhita kaitavotra paramaha nirmatsaranam satam vedyam vastavam apravastu shivadam tapatrayonmulanam Shrimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krite Kim va Parairishvaraha Sadyo Hridya Varudhyate Trakritipihi Shushrushubistatkshanat Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam Shukamukhadamrutadrava Sanyutam Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamadayam Muhuraho Rasika Bhuvi Bhavukaha Yam Pravrajantamanupeta Krityam Dvaipayano Viraha Katara Ajuhava Putreti Tanmayataya Taramobhineduhu Tam sarva bhuta hridayam munimanatosmi Yasvanubhavam akhila shruti saramekam Adhyatma deepamatitirshatantamondham Samsarinam karunayaha purana puhyam Tam vyasa sunumupayami gurum muninam Narayana namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudiraye. Krishnaya vasudevaya devaki nandanaya cha nanda gopakumaraya govindaya namo namaha. Namah Pankajanaabhaya, Namah Pankajamaline, Namah Pankajanetraya, Namaste Pankajanghraye, Yasya Bhagavatakya Sarvesham Bhaktidandrinam Saeva Karuna Sindhu Bodhitatma Gurum Mama Bodhitatma Gurur Mama Tasmai Shri Vasudevaya Dharani Surarupine Guruvayupureshaya Tubhyam Shri Gurave Namaha Shankha Chakra Gada Padma Dharine Gururupine Guruvayupureshaya Vasudevaya Te Namaha Samsara Sagare Magnam Deenam Mang Karunanidhe Karmagraha Grihitangam Mamuddhara Bhavarnavat Shrimad Bhagavatakyoyam Pratyakshah Krishna Evahi Svikrutosi Maya Natha Muktyartham Bhavasagare Manoratho Madhyoyam Saphala Sarvatha Tvaya Nirvignenaiva Kartavyaha Dasoham Tava Keshava Shukarupa Prabodhadnya Sarvashastra Visharada Etat Katha Prakashena Madadnyanam Vinashaya Pītāmbaram Karavirajita Chakra Shankham Kaumodaki Sarasijam Karuna Samudram Radha Sahayam Mati Sundara Mandahasam Vatalaye Shamanisham Hridi Bhavayami Vatalaye Shamanisham Hridi Bhavayami Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Shrimad Bhagavata Mahatmyam Atha Prathamodhyayah Satchidananda Rupaya Vishvotpathyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Numaha Atha Dvitiyobdhyayah Narada Uvacha Alam Vratairalam Tirthaihi Alam Yogairalam Makhaihi Alanyana Kathalapaihi Bhaktirekaiva Muktida. Pranams to the Lord. Pranams to all the Mahatmas in tonight's session. A very happy Vishu to all those who are celebrating this festival. May this new year bring us more Krishna consciousness, more towards the Lord, more Bhagavad in our life, more Bhakti, Jnana and Vairagya in our life. So we have seen till here, Naradji is assuring Bhakti that you don't have to worry at all. He's going to make sure that in every household she will be reached, in every heart she will be invoked. And he was glorifying her and how important she is. And then in this last mantra which we read, that all the vratas, the visits to tirthasthanas, all the yogas and all the tapas and all, everything is alam. And too much stories of Jnana Katha also alam. Means enough of all that. Bhakti rekaiva muktida. Only bhakti is leading to mukti, to liberation. So till here we have seen. Now let's see what happens further. Okay, so we'll start with Sahana and Uma. Kids first. Those who are kids, they only raise hands. Those who are not yet kids, please hold on. And then after the kids rounds finish, then adults can raise hands so that I can easily spot the hands. Otherwise, I have to filter between who is kids and who is adults. So adults, please don't raise hands. Only kids, please raise hands. Sutavacha.
Sutavacha. Sutavacha.
Iti narada nirnitam.
Iti narada nirnitam. Iti narada nirnitam.
Swamahatmyam nishamyasa.
Swamahatmyam nishamyasa. Swamahatmyam nishamyasa.
Sarvanga pushti sanyukta.
Sarvanga pushti sanyukta. Sarvanga pushti sanyukta.
Naradam vakyam abravit.
Naradam vakyam abravit. Naradam vakyam abravit.
Sutavacha. Iti narada nirnitam. Swamahatmyam nishamyava. Swamahatmyam nishamyasa.
Sutavacha. Iti narada nirnitam. Swamahatmyam nishamyasa. Nishamyasa. Sutavacha. Iti narada nirnitam. Swamahatyam nishamyasa.
Mahatmyam.
Iti narada nirnitam. Swamahatyam nishamyasa.
Sarvanga push. Sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Master.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I try one more time, Master?
Yeah. Yes.
Sutta uvacha. Iti narada nirnitam. Swamahatyam niyamyasa. Nishamyasa.
Why are you finding difficult to say swa mahatmyam? Swa, it's only swa, not swa. Swa mahatmyan. Swa mahat. Iti narada nirnitam. Swa mahatmyan nishamya sa.
Okay. Iti narada nirnitam. Swamahatyam nishamyasa.
Correct. Sarvanga pushti sanyukta. Naradam vakyam abravit.
Sarvanga pushti sanyukta. Naradam vakyam abravit. Sarvanga pushti sanyukta. Naradam vakyam abravit.
Abravit. You all are saying ta, right? Abravit.
Yes. Sutavacha. Iti narada nirnitam. Swamahatmyam nishamyasa. Sarvanga pushti sanyukta. Naradam vakyam abravit. Sutta uvacha. Iti narada nirnitam. Swamahatmyam nishamyasa. Sarvanga pushti sanyukta. Naradam vakyam abravit.
Abravit. So what? Iti narada nirnitam swamahatmyam. Means narada nirnitam swamahatmyam means her own glory, swamahatmyam, her own glory. Narada nirnitam. Narada has ascertained her own glory. So nishamyasa, she sat. She sat. What did she say? Sarvanga pushti sanyukta. She felt enriched in her whole body by hearing this word of Narada. Narada Vakyam Abravit. Narada's this statement, whatever Narada said about all of her, this glory which we saw in the last week, hearing all that, she felt energized. It's always like that. If somebody praises us, we feel immediately strengthened and energized. Somebody criticizes us, we feel so low. It dissipates our energy. So when Naradji himself has ascertained her glory, she was energized through bhakti. Sutavacha iti narada nirnitam swamahatmyan nishamyasa sarvanga pushti sanyukta naradam vakyam abravit. We have, yes, kids come over. Anish, Anika. Bhaktiruvacha.
Bhaktiruvacha. Bhaktiruvacha.
Bhaktiruvacha.
Who is there? And Lakshmi ji also is there? Okay. Let me see you also there. Okay, Okay, Anika say Bhaktiruvacha, not Bhakti Uvacha. Bhaktiruvacha.
Ruvacha.
Aho Narada Dhanyosi.
Aho Narada Dhanyosi.
Aho Narada Dhanyosi.
Pritiste Mai Nishchala.
Pritiste Mai Nishchala.
Pritiste Mahi Nishchala.
I'm sorry, Anika, I didn't make you say the first one. You repeat after me. Aho Narada.
Aho Narada.
Narada.
Aho Narada.
Dhanyosi.
Dhanyosi.
Pritiste.
Pritiste
Mai Nishchala.
Nishchala.
Good. Na kadachit vimunchami.
Na kadachit vimunchami.
Na kadachit vimunchami.
Na kadachit muninchami.
Vimunchami.
Vimunchami.
Awesome. Chitte sthasyami sarvada.
Chitte sthasyami sarvada.
Chitte sthasyami sarvada.
Chitte sarvada.
Sthasya. I'll tell. Sthasyami. Sthasyami.
Sthasami sarvada.
Awesome. Bhaktiruvacha. Aho Narada Dhanyosi. Pritiste Mai Nishchala.
Bhaktiruvacha. Aho Narada Dhanyosi. Pritiste Mayi Nishchala.
Bhaktiruvacha. Aho Narada Dhanyosi. Pritiste Mai Nishchala.
Anika.
Bhaktiruvacha. Aho Narada Dhanyosi.
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 Pritiste.
Pritiste Mahi Nishchala.
Oh, awesome, Nishchala. Very fantastic. Wow. Na kadachid vimunchami. Chitte sthasyami sarvada.
Na kadachit vimunchami. Chitte sthasyami sarvada.
Na kadachit vimunchami. Chitte चित्ते स्थास्यामि सर्वदा
कदाचिद्विमुञ्चामि चित्ते स्थास्यामि सर्वदा.
Wow, what an auspicious beginning for Vishu. You're reading fantastic. Excellent. I'm so proud of you. You made my day. Wow.
भक्तिरुवाच अहो नारद धन्योऽसि प्रीतिस्ते मयि निश्चला न कदाचिद् विमुञ्चामि चित्ते स्थास्यामि सर्वदा.
भक्तिर्वाच अहो नारद धन्योऽसि प्रीतिस्ते मयि निश्चला न कदाचिद् विमुञ्चामि चित्ते स्थास्यामि सर्वदा
भक्तिरुवाच अहो नारद धन्योऽसि
Dhanyosi.
धन्योऽसि प्रीतिस्ते मयि निश्चला नकरा कदाचित्
Chit vimunchami.
विमुञ्चामि चित्ते स्थास्यामि सर्वदा.
Awesome, darling. Bless you. Fantastic. Perfect start for this new year. Well done. Bhakti Ruvacha. Okay, now what Bhakti says? Aho Narada Dhanyosi. See, when the word is Dhanyosi, C ending, Asi, that means you are Dhanya. Dhanyosmi means I am Dhanya. Dhanyosmi, Asmi, it's me. Dhanyosi, Asi means you. So, O Narada, Aho Narada, Dhanyosi, you are the blessed soul. Pritihi te mai nishchala, mai in me. Asmat Shabda Sapad. In me, nishchala, unflinching, very stable, Priti. You have in me a very unflinching love or devotion, Priti. So what she says, na kadachit vimunchami. Vimunchami, I won't leave you. Kadachit, ever. I won't ever leave you. Chitte, in your mind or in your heart. Sthasyami, I will stay. I will place myself in your heart. Sarvada, forever. So since Naraji glorified Bhakti, Bhakti is telling that I'm so touched by your devotion towards me that I will never leave you. Means Bhakti is never going to leave Naraji, and Bhakti is going to reside in his heart forever. This is Bhakti's promise to Naraji now. Bhakti Ruvacha Aho Narada Dhanyosi Prítiste Mai Nischala Na Kadachid Vimunchami Chitte Sthasyami Sarvada. Any kids are there? All done? Okay, adults can raise your hands now. Oh, Vandana ji. Vandana Garg. Okay. Who's with you, Vandana?
Vedant, my son is there.
Okay.
have
How
not
old are you,
written his name.
Vedant?
To turn 10.
You're 10. Okay. Let's see. You should. And you also help him, Vandana.
Yeah.
And you will also. So first Vandana chants and then Vedant chants. So Vedant gets to hear 2 times.
Okay.
Krupaluna tvaya sadho.
Kripaluna tvaya sadho.
कृपालयाते
You have
Kripaluna.
to have the book. You will not
कृपालुना
remember.
त्वया साधो.
Correct. Be with the book. You won't
Yeah.
remember and you will have to say correctly also. Madbadha dhvamsita kshanat.
Madbadha dhvamsita shanat.
मद्बाधां ध्वां
Badha.
Huh?
Madbadha dhvamsita kshanat.
मद्बाधा ध्वां सिताशना
Shanat.
शना.
पुत्रयोश्चेतना नास्ति
पुत्रयोश्चेतना नास्ति
पुत्रयोश्चेतना नास्ति
ततो बोधय बोधय
ततो बोधय बोधय
ततो बोधय बोधय
not to do hurry in Bhagavad. Slow, nicely, bring your bhav. It's not to finish off the chanting. Okay, my dear. Krupaluna tvaya sadho madbadha dhvamsita kshanat. Not to say shanat, say kshanat. K-S-H. Kshanat.
कृपालुना त्वया साधो मद्बाधा ध्वंसिता क्षणात्
कृपालुना त्वया साधो मद्बाधा
Madbadha.
मद्बाधा ध्वंसिता क्षणात्
क्षणम्
Very good. Excellent, Vedant. पुत्रयोश्चेतना नास्ति ततो बोधय बोधय
पुत्रयोश्च चेतना नास्ति ततो
again
पुत्रयोश्चेतना नास्ति ततो बोधय बोधय
पुत्रयोश्चेतना नास्ति ततो बोधय बोधय
excellent. Go for the full verse.
कृपालुना त्वया साधो मद्बाधा ध्वंसिता क्षणात् पुत्रयोश्चेतना नास्ति ततो बोधय बोधय
कृपालुना त्वया साधो मद्बाधा ध्वंसिता क्षणात् पुत्रयोश्चेतना नास्ति ततो बोधय बोधय
Excellent, Vedant. Only now you have to learn how to pronounce ksha, kshanat. That you will practice slowly. So K-S-H sound should come ksha and not sha. Very good. So now what happens? What did Bhakti says? You can mute yourself. Mad badha, my problem. Dhvamsita kshanat. Within no minutes, you have taken my problem. Who? Krupaluna tvaya sadho. Tvaya krupaluna. Tritiya vibhakti means by you. By you, O great sadhu. By you, O compassionate sadhu. By you, my problem, you have taken away in no time. Kshanat. Now what she's saying, putrayoho, dual, dvivibhakti, dvivachan. So putrayoho chetana nasti. My both sons, they don't have any consciousness. Tato, therefore, bodhaya bodhaya. So you bring consciousness back into them, she's telling. So my problem is over now. Within a minute, krupaluna tvaya means a compassionate or a gracious sadhu like you, by you. My problem is gone, but my sons are still unconscious. Please bring them back to consciousness. Krupaluna tvaya sadho madbadha dhvamsita kshanat putrayoschetana nasti tato bodhaya bodhaya. Any kids are there? All done, I guess so. Let's start with adults. Vanne, Vani. Suta uvacha.
सूत उवाच सूत उवाच
तस्यावचः समाकर्ण्य
तस्यावचः समाकर्ण्य तस्यावचः समाकर्ण्य
कारुण्यं नारदो गतः
कारुण्यं नारदो गतः कारुण्यं नारदो गतः
तयोर्बोधनमारेभे
तयोर्बोधनमारेभे तयोर्बोधनमारेभे
कराग्रेण विमर्दयन्
कराग्रेण विमर्दयन्
कराग्रेण विमर्दयन्
सूत उवाच तस्यावचः समाकर्ण्य कारुण्यं नारदो गतः
सूत उवाच तस्यावचः समाकर्ण्य कारुण्यन्नारदो गतः
सूत उवाच तस्यावचः समाकर्ण्य कारुण्यन्नारदो गतः
तयोर्बोधनमारेभे कराग्रेण विमर्दयन्
तयोर्बोधनमारेभे कराग्रेण विमर्दयन्
तयोर्बोधनमारेभे कराग्रेण विमर्दयन्
सूत उवाच तस्यावचः समाकर्ण्य कारुण्यन्नारदो गतः तयोर्बोधनमारेभे कराग्रेण विमर्दयन्
सूत उवाच तस्यावचः समाकर्ण्य कारुण्यन्नारदो गतः तयोर्बोधनमारेभे कराग्रेण विमर्दयन्
Fantastic. Tasya vachaha. Tasya, hers, Shashti of Srilinga. Tad. So, tasya vachaha, her words, samakarnya, having listened very carefully. Naradaha, karunyam gataha. Narada was overwhelmed with compassion towards her because she assured him that she will never leave him. So seeing that, he felt more compassionate towards her. And then tayoho means those two. Who now? Sons. So tasyaha, tayoho, these are used instead of nouns. These are pronouns. These are sarvanam. So tayoho means for those two. Bodhanam arebhe. He began to bring them to consciousness by what? Karagrena vimardayan, by pressing the fingertips. He starts to press them with the fingertips and trying to regain their consciousness. Who Naradji is doing for the sons. And to who tasya vachana, it is her, means bhaktis. So we have to keep the connections of sarvana, because the context, if we will remember, he, she, they both, so means who it is, we'll have to understand. Tasya vachah samakarnya karunyam narado gatah tayor bodhanamarebhe कराग्रेण विमर्दयन्. शारदाजी, लताजी. मुखं संयोज्य कर्णान्ते
मुखं संयोज्य कर्णान्ते
मुखं संयोज्य कर्णान्ते
शब्दमुच्चैः समुच्चरन्
शब्दमुच्चैः समुच्चरन्
शब्दमुच्चैः समुच्चरन्
ज्ञानप्रबुध्यतां शीघ्रं. So we have dvitva over here. Jnanaprabhu. So jnana, that ip sound has to come. Jnanaprabudhyatam shighram.
ज्ञानप्रबुध्यतां शीघ्रम्
ज्ञानप्रबुध्यतां शीघ्रम्
Revairagya. So again, Revairagya prabudhyatam.
रेवैराग्यप्रबुध्यताम्
वैराग्यप्रबुध्यताम्
मुखं संयोज्य कर्णान्ते शब्दमुच्चैः समुच्चरन्.
मुखं संयोज्य कर्णान्ते शब्दमुच्चैः समुच्चरन्
मुखं संयोज्य कर्णान्ते शब्दमुच्चैः समुच्चरन्
ज्ञानप्रबुध्यतां शीघ्रं रेवैराग्यप्रबुध्यताम्
ज्ञानप्रबुध्यतां शीघ्रं रेवैराग्यप्रबुध्यताम्
ज्ञानप्रबुध्यतां शीघ्रं रेवैराग्यप्रबुध्यताम्
मुखं संयोज्य कर्णान्ते शब्दमुच्चैः समुच्चरन् ज्ञानप्रबुध्यतां शीघ्रं रेवैराग्यप्रबुध्यताम्
मुखं संयोज्य कर्णान्ते शब्दमुच्चैः समुच्चरन् ज्ञानप्रबुध्यतां शीघ्रं रेवैराग्यप्रबुध्यताम्
Very good. Mukham sanyojya karnante. So mouth he has taken close to the ears. In the ears, karnante, shabdam uchchaihi, loudly samucharan. Some words he said samucharan, loudly, uchchaihi, and he uttered the words loudly. So karanam, mukham, karnante, sanyojya, shabdam uchchaihi, samucharan. He brought his mouth close to the ears, and in the ears he spoke the words loudly. What? Re jnana, shighram prabudhyatam. Re vairagya, shighram prabudhyatam. Shighram prabudhyatam. Jnana, oh jnana, may you wake up. Oh vairagya, may you wake up. So Re is like, Re is a way of calling your close ones. Like how in Hindi we would say, Are zara ye karo. Or in Malayalam, edai donu cheyu. Or, edo any. So the way we will say closely to a person. So that is the Re where you address in a close that you get up. So Re jnana shighram prabudhyatam. Re vairagya shighram prabudhyatam. So this Re shighram is applied to both jnana and vairagya, and prabudhyatam is given in both the places. So he whispers there in their ears loudly that wake up, wake up. Mukham sanyojya karnante shabdamuchchai samucharan jnana prabudhyatam shighram revairagya prabudhyatam. Pushpaji, Dhariniji. Veda Vedanta Ghoshaischa.
Veda Vedanta Ghoshaischa.
Not able to see you, Pushpaji.
Veda
Shighram means quickly, Vinisha. Shighram, quickly.
Veda Vedanta Ghoshaischa
Gita Pathair Muhur Muhuhu.
Gita Pathair Muhur Muhuhu.
Gita Pathair Muhur Muhuhu
Bodhyamanau Tadatena.
Bodhyamanau Tadatena.
Bodhyamanau Tadatena
Kathanchit Chothitau Balat.
Kathanchit Chauthitau Balat.
So Kathanchit cha Uthitau Balat. Kathanchit Chothitau Balat.
Shall I say again? Kathanchit Chauthitau Balat.
Cho is there and not cho. Kathanchit Chothitau Balat.
Kathanchit चोत्थितौ बलात्.
Correct.
कथञ्चिच्चोत्थितौ बलात्
वेद वेदांत घोषैश्च गीता पाठैर्मुहुर्मुहुः.
वेद वेदांत घोषैश्च गीता पाठैर्मुहुर्मुहुः.
वेदान्ताघोष वेदान्त
वेद वेदांत
वेदान्तघोषैश्च गीता पाठैर्मुहुर्मुहुः
बोध्यमानौ तदा तेन कथञ्चिच्चोत्थितौ बलात्.
बोध्यमानौ तदा तेन कथञ्चिच्चोत्थितौ बलात्.
बोध्यमानौ तदा तेन कथञ्चिच्चोत्थितौ बलात्
वेद वेदांत घोषैश्च गीता पाठैर्मुहुर्मुहुः. बोध्यमानौ तदा तेन कथञ्चिच्चोत्थितौ बलात्.
वेदान्तघोषैश्च गीता पाठैर्मुहुर्मुहुः बोध्यमानौ तदा तेन कथञ्चिच्चोत्थितौ बलात्
वेद वेदांत घोषैः तृतीया बहुवचन. By the घोषा, by the chanting of Veda Vedanta Vakyas, Gita Pathaihi, again Tritiya Bahuvachan, by chanting Gita, Muhur Muhuhu, repeatedly, again and again. Tada, Tena means by that, by this Gita Path and all. Tada, Bodhyamano, they came to consciousness. But kathanchit, somewhat bodhyamano. Kathanchit bodhyamano, utthitau balat. Means by forceful, they were trying to make into consciousness. So they were coming into consciousness with great difficulty. So they didn't come to consciousness. Some signs of consciousness stirred within them. Kathanchit, not really, they were so very conscious. Veda Vedanta Ghoshaischa Gita Pathair Muhur Muhuhu Bodhyamanau Tada Tena Kathanchit Chothitau Balat. Leela ji, Radhika ji. Netrairanavalokantau. What happened? Yes, please go ahead.
Shall I say? What's the other person was supposed to do it first? No? Waiting for her to say.
Okay, you can start off.
Okay. Netrairanavalokantau.
Are you ready, Leela ji? Okay. Radhika ji chanted twice.
Okay. Netrairanavalokantau.
Jrumbhantau salasavubhau.
Jrimbhantau salasavubhau. Jrimbhantau salasavubhau. Oh, she's come. Okay.
Are you there, Leela ji?
Yes, Varsha. Netrainavalokantau Jibhrantau salasavubhau.
Jrumbhantau.
Netrairanavalokantau Jrimbhantau salasavubhau.
You were not at your seat, Leela ji. You were multitasking somewhere.
No, I am here only.
No, not now. Before you could come to your seat back.
No, I was.
You took
No,
a...
pressing my unmute was not happening. That's the problem.
Okay. Okay. Bhagavat palitau prayaha.
Bhagawat palitau prayaha.
Bhagavat palido prayaha.
Shushka kashtha samangakau.
Shushka kashta samangakau.
Shushka kashta samangakau.
Netrairanavalokantau. Jrumbhantau salasavubhau.
Netrairanavalokantou Jrimbantau salasavubhau.
Netrairanavalokantau Drimbhanto salasavupau.
Bhagavat palitau prayaha. Shushka kashtha samangakau.
Bhagavat
Bhagavat palitau prayaha Shushka kashta samangakau.
Bhagavat palitau prayaha Shushka kashta samangakau.
Netrairanavalokantau Jrimbantau salasavubhau. Bhagavat palitau prayaha Shushka kashta samangakau.
Netrairanavalokantau Drimbhanto salasavupau. Bhagavat palitau prayaha Shushka kashta samangakau.
So now, so all this what you see is, you can mute yourself. Okay, what you can see is all the dvivachan. Please don't unmute. Okay, what you can see is all the dvivachanas are there. Netrai anavalokantau, jrumbhantau, salasau ubhau, sandhi, salasau ubhau, bhagavat palitau, Shushka kashtha samangakau. So all these dvivachans are describing how both of them are. That's why it is a dvivachan over there. So how they are? Netrair anavalokamtau. By eyes, they are not able to see. They are hardly able to open their eyes. Jrumbhantau. They both are yawning. Salasau bhau. They are very inactive and they are not able to do anything. They are listless or they are so tired. Bhagavat palitau. Baka is heron, the crane, like a white crane. Palitau. Palitau is they have become white. They've aged. They're so old. Either you can say pale or even with the hair and all, they've become white totally. So Bhagavat palitau. And prayaha shushka kashtha samangakau. Shushka kashtha is a dried twig. How a dried twig would be there. So their body was as this, like a bundle of dried twigs. That means like only a skeleton. There's nothing left on them. Like that, their appearance was there. So a description of how Jnana and Vairagya are lying down over there. Netrairanavalokantau jrumbhantau salasavubhau bhagavat palitau prayaha shushka kashtha samangakau. Nikhilaji, Sri Hariji. Chukshamau tau dirikshayaiva.
Chukshamau tau nirikshayaiva.
Chukshamau tau nirikshayaiva.
Punaswapaparayanau.
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 Rishishchintaparo jataha.
Rishishchintaparo jataha.
Rishishchintaparo jataha.
किं विधेयं मयेति च
किं विधेयं मयेति च
क्यों विधेयं मयेति च
क्षुत्क्षामौ तौ निरीक्ष्यैव पुनः स्वापपरायणौ
क्षुत्क्षामौ तौ निरीक्ष्यैव पुनः स्वापपरायणौ
क्षुत्क्षामौ तौ निरीक्ष्यैव पुनः स्वापपरायणौ
ऋषिश्चिन्तापरो जातः किं विधेयं मयेति च
ऋषिश्चिन्तापरो जातः किं विधेयं मयेति च
ऋषिश्चिन्तापरो जातः किं विधेयं मयेति च
क्षुत्क्षामौ तौ निरीक्ष्यैव पुनः स्वापपरायणौ ऋषिश्चिन्तापरो जातः किं विधेयं मयेति च
क्षुत्क्षामौ तौ निरीक्षैव पुनः स्वापपरायणौ ऋषिश्चिन्तापरो जातः किं विधेयं मयेति च
Now what happens? Kshamau tau nirikshaiva punasvapa parayanau. How he saw them? Nirikshaiva. How did he see them? Nirikshaiva. How? They're kshamau tau. Both of them were out of hunger and tiredness. Means they were so dull. And swapa parayanau. They were sleepy. They were so very drowsy. So in spite of all this, means he's not able to regain their consciousness. They are lying there like that, very hunger and dull. Rushihi chinta paro jataha. Then Rushi means this Devarshi, this Naradji. Chinta paraha jata. He started worrying. And kim vidheyam mayeti. What must be done by me? So now he started to worry. That now what is to be done? They are not regaining the consciousness. Again and again, like they feel like they are coming, but then again they are falling off. They are dull, out of probably hunger and tiredness. They are completely, emaciated. There is nothing left into them. So he is now chinta paraha jataha. And maya kim vidheyam. What is to be done by me? He is thinking. Kshamau tau nirikshaiva punasvapaparayanau Rushishchinta paro jataha kim vidheyam mayeti cha. Venkatesh Bhatt Beenaji. Aho nidra kathanyati.
अहो निद्रा कथयति
अहो निद्रा कथयति
Vruddhatvam cha mahattaram.
वृद्धत्वं च महत्तरम्
Anuswara. Vruddhatvam cha.
वृद्धत्वं च
Vruddhatvam cha.
वृद्धत्वं च महत्तरम्
Very good.
वृद्धत्वं च महत्तरम्
Chintayaniti govindam.
चिन्तयन्निति गोविन्दम्
चिन्तयन्निति गोविन्दम्
Smarayamasa bhargava.
स्मारयामास भार्गव
स्मारयामास भार्गव
अहो
No,
निद्रा
hold on.
sorry.
Aho nidra kathanyate वृद्धत्वं च महत्तरम्.
अहो निद्रा nidra katanyati.
Katha, no, not katha, katha. Mahaprana.
Kata. Aho nidra kathanyanti vritatvancha mahattaram.
Vriddha, dha Mahaprana.
Vritatvancha mahattaram.
Aho nidra kathayati vriddhatvancha mahattaram.
Chintayanniti govindam smarayamasa bhargava.
Chintayaniti govindam smarayamasa bhargava.
Chintayanniti govindam smarayamasa bhargava.
Aho nidra kathanyanti vritatvancha mahattaram. Chintayaniti govindam smarayamasa bhargava.
Aho nidra kathayati vriddhatvancha mahattaram. Chintayanniti govindam smarayamasa bhargava.
So Bhargava is the son of Bhrigu, Shaunaka. So what happens is, Aho nidra katham yati. Now, what to do? This nidra and this vruddhatva mahattaram. Mahattaram means it is a superlative degree. So much of sleep and so much of aging, how it is coming? Katham yate. Chintayan iti. So this is what Naraji is thinking. And Govindam smaraya masa. He put his mind on Govinda. So, O Shaunaka, O son of Bhargava, Narad is thinking like this, that from where so much of sleep is coming? What is this aging is happening? And from where and how it is happening? And what he can do? He can only put his attention on higher. So he put his attention on Krishna. So it is, it's written over here like this, but it is just my take. It's like sometimes I feel it describes us only. We feel, oh, this is paining, that is paining. We feel, we are so old. Sometimes we feel even at age of 40 and 50. And we feel so much drowsy and sleepy, especially when a satsang begins, the time to sleep comes, a lecture comes, can't concentrate more than 10 or 10 minutes. You just feel so sleepy always. So now it is for this, but it is just a thought that it sometimes describes us, our mind. And the solution for it, Naradji is saying, putting the mind on Govinda. Aho nidra kathayyati vruddhatvan cha mahattaram chintayanniti govindam smarayamasa bhargava. And we tell also, my mother did so much on my grandmother at what age, but now I can't do at all anything. So sometimes it describes us only, I feel. Sajivji, Vinisha. Vyomavani tadaiva bhoot. So that na will become ta now, because we are breaking the pada. Tadaiva bhoot.
Vyomavani tadaiva bhoot.
Bhoot.
Vyomavani tadaiva bhoot.
Vyomavani tadaiva bhoot.
Ma vrushe khidyatamiti.
Marishe kidyatamiti.
Mahaprana. Kha.
Marishe kidyatamiti.
Marishe khiddatamiti.
Udyamasaphalastheyam.
Udyamasaphalasteyam.
Not sapha. Sapha.
Udyamasaphalasteyam.
Udyamasaphalasteyam.
भविष्यति न संशयः
भविष्यति न संशयः
भविष्यति न संशयः
व्योमवाणी तदैवाभूत् मारुषे खिद्यतामिति
व्योमवाणी तदैवाभूत् मारुषे खिद्यतामिति
व्योमवाणी तदैवाभूत् मारिषे खिद्यतामिति
उद्यमः सफलस्तेयं भविष्यति न संशयः
उद्यमः सफलस्तेयं भविष्यति न संशयः
उद्यमः सफलस्तेयं भविष्यति न संशयः
व्योमवाणी तदैवाभूत् मारुषे खिद्यतामिति उद्यमः सफलस्तेयं भविष्यति न संशयः
व्योमवाणी तदैवाभूत् मारिषे खिदतामिति
not खिद्य
व्योमवाणी तदैवाभूत् मारिषे खिद्यतामिति उद्यमः सफलस्तेयं भविष्यति न संशयः.
very good, well done. So vyomavani tadaiva abhut happened. What tadaiva? That time only. Vyomavani akashvani, vyoma akashvani. So the voice from the heaven, voice from the sky happened that time. Ma khidyatam rishe. Oh Rishi, ma means don't. Khidyatam, feel dejected, feel sad. Iti. So iti means this kind of vyomavani happened that time. Udyamaha safalaha te ayam udyamaha. Whatever you have done, no, try to revive them. So this kind of what you engage, safalaha te. They will. It will be fructifying. Bhavishyati in future. It is going to fructify. Na samshaya, doubtless. So when Naradji is feeling chinta, no, that we saw just now, he was worried. Now what to do, how to revive them? That time when Akashvani happens, that whatever you are doing, it is going to fructify in future. Ma khidyatam, you don't worry. Vyomavani tadaiva bhut मारुषे खिद्यतामिति उद्यमः सफलस्तेयं भविष्यति न संशयः. लक्ष्मी जी, निरुपमा जी. एतदर्थं तु सत्कर्म
एतदर्थं तु सत्कर्म
एतदर्थं तु सत्कर्म.
Your mother is there?
She's not well today, Varshaji. She's
Okay.
like having cold. Yeah.
Okay. सुरर्षे त्वं समाचर
सुरर्षे त्वं समाचर
सुरर्षे त्वं समाचर
तत्ते कर्माभिधास्यन्ति
तत्ते कर्माभिधास्यन्ति
तत्ते कर्माभिधास्यन्ति
साधवः साधुभूषणाः
साधवः साधुभूषणाः
साधवः साधुभूषणाः.
एतदर्थं तु सत्कर्म सुरर्षे त्वं समाचर
एतदर्थं तु सत्कर्म सुरर्षे त्वं समाचर
एतदर्थं तु सत्कर्म सुरर्षे त्वं समाचर
तत्ते कर्माभिधास्यन्ति साधवः साधुभूषणाः
तत्ते कर्माभिधास्यन्ति साधवः साधुभूषणाः
तत्ते कर्माभिधास्यन्ति साधवः साधुभूषणाः
एतदर्थं तु सत्कर्म सुरर्षे त्वं समाचर तत्ते कर्माभिधास्यन्ति साधवः साधुभूषणाः
एतदर्थं तु सत्कर्म सुरर्षे त्वं समाचर तत्ते कर्माभिधास्यन्ति साधवः साधुभूषणाः.
So then what does that Akashvani say? Etadartham, for this purpose, means to make your efforts fructify in future. Etadartham, for this, satkarma, a good act. Surarshe, O Devarshi, means O Narada. Tvam samachara, you do. So, to fructify your efforts, O Devarshi, you do one good act, one satkarma you have to do. Tatte means what satkarma? So that satkarma, that karmabhidhasyanti, you will be told that satkarma which you need to do, it is a future tense, that will be told to you by whom? Sadhava sadhu bhushanaha, by the saints who are sadhu bhushana, means greatest of the greatest saints will tell you what you have to do. So you have to do one act, one satkarma you have to do, one righteous act you have to do. Which act? That act which will be told to you by the greatest of the greatest sadhus. So multiple saints are going to advise you. It is shown as plural. So that you have to do. This is what the Akashvani says. Etadartham, for this purpose. Etadartham tu satkarma surarshe tvam samachara tatte karma bhidhasyanti sadhava sadhu bhushanaha. I see no hands. Okay, Nikhilaji, Srihariji, please come over. Satkarmani krite tasmin.
Satkarmani krute tasmin.
Satkarmani krute tasmin.
Sanidra vruddhatanayoho.
Sanidra vruddhatanayoho.
Sanidra vruddhatanayoho.
Gamishyati kshanad bhaktihi.
Gamishyati kshanat bhaktihi.
Gamishyati kshanad bhaktihi.
Sarvatah prasarishyati.
Sarvatah prasarishyati.
Sarvatah prasarishyati.
Satkarmani krite tasmin sanidra vruddhatanayoho.
Satkarmani krute tasmin sanidra vruddhatanayoho.
Satkarmani krute tasmin sanidra vruddhatanayoho.
Gamishyati kshanad bhaktihi sarvatah prasarishyati.
Gamishyati kshanat bhaktihi sarvatah prasarishyati.
Gamishyati kshanad bhaktihi sarvatah prasarishyati.
Satkarmani krite tasmin sanidra vruddhatanayoho. Gamishyati kshanat bhaktihi sarvatah prasarishyati.
Satkarmani krute tasmin sanidra vruddhatanayoho. गमिष्यति क्षणात् भक्तिः सर्वतः प्रसरिष्यति.
So, tasmin krute means for that purpose, satkarmani krute tasmin, sati saptami we call it, then the saptami. So when that act would be happening, when that satkarma, if that is performed, then sanidra vruddhata anayoho of these two sons, vruddhata, the old age, sanidra, with nidra, kshanad gamishyati, will go within no moment. Bhaktihi sarvataha prasarishyati, bhakti will spread everywhere. So if satkarmani krute tasmin, if this is done, so sati saptami is used when a condition is given, when this would happen, then this would happen. So if this satkarma is done, then within few moments their vruddhata will go, along with their nidra also it will go, and bhakti will be spreading everywhere. Okay. Satkarmani krite tasmin sanidra vruddhatanayoho gamishyati kshanad bhaktihi sarvatah prasarishyati. So gamishyati kshanad vruddhata, bhaktihi sarvatah prasarishyati. So our pada break is different, but we have to understand the meaning in this particular way. Okay, one Dattaji. इत्याकाशवचः स्पष्टम्
इत्याकाशवचः स्पष्टम्
इत्याकाशवचः स्पष्टम्
तत्सर्वैरपि विश्रुतम्
तत्सर्वैरपि विश्रुतम्
तत्सर्वैरपि विश्रुतम्
नारदो विस्मयोल्लेभे
नारदो विस्मयल्लेभे
नारदो विस्मयं लेभे
नेदन्यातमिति ब्रुवन्
नेदञ्ज्ञातमिति ब्रुवन्
नेदञ्ज्ञातमिति ब्रुवन्.
We'll continue two more. Please continue. Narada uvacha.
नारद उवाच
नारद उवाच
अनयाकाशवाण्यापि
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 गोप्यत्वेन निरूपितम्
गोप्यत्वेन निरूपितम्
गोप्यत्वेन निरूपितम्.
किं वा तत्साधनं कार्यम्
किं वा तत्साधनं कार्यम्
किं वा तत्साधनं कार्यम्
साधनं कार्यम्
किं वा तत्साधनं कार्यम्
येन कार्यं भवेत् तयोः
येन कार्यं भवेत् तयोः
येन कार्यं भवेत् तयोः
क्व भविष्यन्ति सन्तस्ते
क्व भविष्यन्ति सन्तस्ते
क्व भविष्यन्ति सन्तस्ते
कथं दास्यन्ति साधनम्
कथं दास्यन्ति साधनम्
कथं दास्यन्ति साधनम्
मयात्र किं प्रकर्तव्यम्
मयात्र किं प्रकर्तव्यम्
मयात्र किं प्रकर्तव्यम्
यदुक्तं व्योमभाषया
यदुक्तं व्योमभाषया
यदुक्तं व्योमभाषया
इत्याकाशवचः स्पष्टं तत्सर्वैरपि विश्रुतम्
इत्याकाशवच स्पष्टं तत्सर्वैरपि विश्रुतम्
इत्याकाशवच स्पष्टं तत्सर्वैरपि विश्रुतम्
नारदो विस्मयोल्लेभे नेदन्यातमिति ब्रुवन्
नारदो विस्मयल्लेभे नेदञ्ज्ञातमिति ब्रुवन्
नारदो विस्मयं लेभे नेदञ्ज्ञातमिति ब्रुवन्
नारद उवाच अनयाकाशवाण्यापि गोप्यत्वेन निरूपितम्
नारद उवाच अनयाकाशवाण्यापि गोप्यत्वेन निरूपितम्
नारद उवाच अनयाकाशवाण्यापि गोप्यत्वेन निरूपितम्
किं वा तत्साधनं कार्यं येन कार्यं भवेत् तयोः
किं वा तत्साधनं कार्यं येन कार्यं भवेत् तयोः
किं वा तत्साधनं कार्यं येन कार्यं भवेत् तयोः
क्व भविष्यन्ति सन्तस्ते कथं दास्यन्ति साधनम्
क्व भविष्यन्ति सन्तस्ते कथं दास्यन्ति साधनम्
क्व भविष्यन्ति सन्तस्ते कथं दास्यन्ति साधनम्
मयात्र किं प्रकर्तव्यं यदुक्तं व्योमभाषया
मयात्र किं प्रकर्तव्यं यदुक्तं व्योमभाषया
मयात्र किं प्रकर्तव्यं यदुक्तं व्योमभाषया
इत्याकाशवच स्पष्टं तत्सर्वैरपि विश्रुतं नारदो विस्मयल्लेभे नेदञ्ज्ञातमिति ब्रुवन् नारद उवाच अनयाकाशवाण्यापि गोप्यत्वेन निरूपितं किं वा तत्साधनं कार्यं येन कार्यं भवेत् तयोः क्व भविष्यन्ति सन्तस्ते कथं दास्यन्ति साधनम् मयात्र किं प्रकर्तव्यं यदुक्तं व्योमभाषया
इत्याकाशवच स्पष्टं तत्सर्वैरपि विश्रुतं नारदो विस्मयं लेभे नेदञ्ज्ञातमिति ब्रुवन् नारद उवाच अनयाकाशवाण्यापि गोप्यत्वेन निरूपितं किं वा तत्साधनं कार्यं येन कार्यं भवेत् तयोः क्व भविष्यन्ति सन्तस्ते कथं दास्यन्ति साधनम् मयात्र किं प्रकर्तव्यं यदुक्तं व्योमभाषया.
Now the Akashvani has happened that one good act has to be done as per the saints would advise. So iti akashavachaha sandhi ityakasha iti akashavachaha spashtam clear akashavani that sarvairapi vishrutam. Everyone clearly heard this Akashvani, whoever were present over there. Naradaha vismayam lebhe. Narada was wonderstruck. He was like, hey, what happened? Na idam nyatam iti bruvan. Na idam sandhi. Nedam na idam. I don't know this, he said. what is it? He just got astonished. Like, what is this? Akashvani has said like this. I don't understand this. Naraji says. So now Narada Vacha. So now what Naraji is saying? Anaya Akashvanyapi Gopyatvena Nirupitam. Gopyatvena, by secret, this Akashvani has been told. With such a mysterious way, this Akashvani has come up. Kimva tat sadhanam karyam. What should I do? Yena karyam bhavet tayoho. Tayoho means these two's work. The two of these who are like, their tayoho karyam means what is the karyam for them is to bring them to consciousness. How that karya of bringing them to consciousness will happen? Tat sadhanam kim. What is the means of bringing them back to consciousness? Kwa bhavishyanti santahate. Where these saints will be? Kwa bhavishyanti. Where santahate, these saints, where they will be? Katham dasyanti sadhanam. How will they tell me the means to do this act, whichever act that has to be done? So first, where the saints have to be, then how they are going to tell me what I have to do. Mayatra kim prakartavyam yaduktam vyoma bhashaya. Vyoma bhashaya, by the voice of that Akashvani, by that sound of the heaven. That vyoma bhashaya, so it is a tritiya vibhakti. By that voice, maya, by me, atra, over here, kim prakartavyam, what must I do over here? So Naradji is completely lost. He is wonderstruck in one side. He's also thinking how this Akashvani has happened. Now it is said so very clearly, everybody has heard it. Where these saints will be, how are they going to advise me, how I should be doing the action. So at this portion, we will stop. I'm sorry, I have extended, but let's take it as our Vishu thing. If we don't complete this much, then that thought is left half. So we will chew on these. So many verses we did today. We've covered quite a lot. And the last 3 were squeezed in to complete our story for the week. And keep on thinking what it would be and where the saints are going to come from. Okay, so any questions in these many slokas? Everything is understood?
Varshaji, verse number 26. Is it a jnana prabudyatau? Is it a dyatau or dyatau? Jnana prabudyatau. Okay. And vairagya prabudyatau.
Dhyatam, end of the sentence.
Dhyatam, okay. Thank you.
And
Varshaji,
in
30, that Bhargava refers to Narada, is it?
No, Shaunaka.
Shaunaka.
Because in the starting, we have seen there is that Shaunaka has come. So there is a story going within a story. So this story is getting narrated. So Bhargava is Shaunaka. Bhrugu's son is Shaunaka.
Okay, thank you.
And verse number 31, that Vyoma Vani is Dirgha, no? Vani or Rasva. Vyoma Vani.
Dirgha. Vyoma Vani Tadaiva Bhun Dirgha. I said Rasva, then it's wrong, huh? It's Vani Dirgha. Okay. Any more questions? Okay. So,
Sloka, 30th sloka. Smaraya Masa. What is that meaning? Smaraya Masa. That breaking of the word.
No, that is no break of the word. That whole is one verb. To begin to think on Govinda. Began to think on Govinda.
Who did?
That whole one is that one is the whole usage. Smaraya Masa is one usage. It's a verb.
Yeah. But who is remembering? Narada or
Naradji. Naradji. Any more questions? Who are Sanskrit students over here? One Nikhila ji, I know. Shri Hari ji, I know. Who else are doing? Okay, I see only Nikhila ji at the moment. I'm going to give you homework, Nikhila ji. Next week, you have to find out the forms of Smaraya Masa. Okay, this verb, this usage, and you will frequently get this in Bhagwat, and this is a very beautiful usage. So this and all the other forms along with that, the other 8 forms should come along with this. Yes. Okay. Let's end tonight's session. Keep your spine straight, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in, hold it there. Oh. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Hari Om, everyone. See you.
Hari Om.
Thank you. Thank you, Varsha
Hari
ji.
Om. Thank you.
Hari Om.
Sanskrit student.
Thank you, Varsha ji. Hari Om. Thank you.
Thank you, Varsha ji. Thank you.
Thank you, Varsha ji. Hari Om.
Hari Om Varshaji.
Hari Om Varshaji, thank you.
Thank you, Hari Om.
Rajiv ji and Uma ji also Sanskrit students.
There we go. And I was doubting, along with Vidya ji, Shri Krishnan ji is also
Yes.
there in the list.
Yes.
No.
Okay. Yes. So now we have
I'm far
got.
away from
So
them.
Sajiv ji, Uma ji, Shri Krishnan ji. Yes, yes. That's a sign of a very good friend, Shri Hari ji. Good. So now you all find out, and you will get frequent in Valmiki's Ramayana. You will get this very frequently. So first find out the usage. Then each one of you get a different verb and conjugate that verb in this form and come. So we will have few varieties of this. It's very beautiful. It's very easy. Not a big work to do. Easily very available also. I'll not give a hint anything. Only this much is enough. And very beautiful usage it is. Okay, great. Thank you, Shri Hari ji.
Thank you.
I think you should give
Thank
the
you.
homework to Sri Hariji. He's trying to escape.
He loves his wife so much. Why his wife only to suffer? Bring in all other friends also.
Thank you, Varsha ji.
Hari Om
Thank you,
Varshaji.
Varsha ji.
Thank you.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om ji.
Hari
Hari
Om,
Om.
Varsha ji.
Hari Om.